After this wonderful introduction about dutifulness from our dear Anita ji, along with her trademark poem, which was in Hindi, which actually elaborated on the topic so beautifully and melodiously, sets the foundation for our small deliberation on this topic today. And this topic is a little tricky one because we are saying we are not talking only about the advantages of dutifulness. We are also talking about the cons of dutifulness. And that is something that goes against our culture, which is bent upon celebrating dutifulness at all times. We all want dutiful sons, daughters, dutiful students. And is there anyone who doesn't want a dutiful child? Is there anyone in this group? हम सभी को कर्तव्यनिष्ठ और कर्तव्य पारायण बच्चे ही चाहिए जो सारे काम जैसे उनको असाइन किए जाएं, whatever tasks are given to them, they would do it with lot of enthusiasm. And our culture, as Anita ji has quoted some of the historical heroes who have been our inspiration. Similarly, our mythology has also been replete with examples of dutifulness, whether it is Lord Ram, where he just bowed down his head, and if he was asked to take an exile just before he was being crowned, to be crowned as the king of Ayodhya, he just dutifully obeyed the orders of his parents and he just walked out. We in our culture want such Rams in our sons. हम सबको अपने बेटों में ऐसे ही श्री राम की तलाश है, जो सर झुकाए हाथ बांधे हमारे आदेश का इंतजार करे और उसको पूरा करने के लिए तत्पर रहे. We also have another Ram, Lord Parshuram. Have you heard the story where he, on the orders of his father, beheaded his own mother? आप लोगों ने सुनी ये कहानी? So I live at Agra, and when you come from Delhi to Agra, there is a place called as Runakta, just 15 kilometers before entering Agra. There is a temple on the river of Jamuna, and it is said to be the ashram of Rishi Jamdagni, who was the father of Lord Parshuram. And it is said that this is the place where his mother Renuka was beheaded by Parshuram, and that's why this name Rund Kata. Rund means the neck and Kata means cut. And that's why this place is called as Runakta. And it's a very beautiful place to visit, just on the banks of river Jamuna. And then it is said he had actually some problem with his wife becoming late from the banks of the river. He had 6 sons. उनके 6 बेटे थे. 6 को उन्होंने लाइन से खड़ा करा और कहा कि अगर तुम पितृभक्त हो तो अपनी माता का गला अभी काट दो मेरे आदेश से. 5 of his sons refused, but Parshuram obeyed, being the most dutiful of all the 6 sons, and he beheaded his mother. Rishi Jamdagini was very happy, and he said, Eva Mastu. Eva Mastu means now you can ask for anything that you want. I am so pleased with you. Immediately, Lord Parshuram said, make my mother alive again. And so he had to again establish the head of the mother and make her alive again. My dear friends, not only mythology, not only history, even psychology celebrates dutifulness as a virtue. And there is a great research by the psychologists Macri and Costa, who are the people behind the Big Five personality test, and who said that, हमारा जो व्यक्तित्व है, हमारी जो पर्सनालिटी है, उसमें पहले साइकोलॉजी में 16 PF आया, बहुत अलग अलग टाइप के टेस्ट आए जिसमें उन्होंने कहा कि इतने ट्रेड्स है, उतने ट्रेड्स है. आखिर में कॉस्टा और मैक्री ने उनको सबको रिड्यूस कर दिया इन बिग फाइव ट्रेड्स. One of these traits is conscientiousness, and dutifulness was called as one of the sub-traits of conscientiousness. And lots of researches were conducted to see whether dutifulness is beneficial in any way. I would like to ask my audience today, what do you think? Is dutifulness beneficial? क्या ड्यूटीफुलनेस के कोई फायदे हैं? कर्तव्य परायणता के, कर्तव्य निष्ठा के कोई फायदे हैं? हाँ या ना आप चैट में लिखिए. और आप ये भी लिखिए, अगर है तो आपको कौन से फायदे नजर आते हैं? What are the things that you feel are the pros of dutifulness? Most of you are saying yes, yes. Research is also saying yes. What do you think are some of the respect? Okay. Successful in career. एक मिनट में देखो ये किसने लिखा है. Successful in career. Self-contentment, self-satisfaction. Nazima. Good impression on others. Personality development makes you get recognition of this trait. It makes us obedient and respectful. Obeying orders. Okay. Accomplishment of goals. Exactly. Interaction with confidence. My dear friends, researchers are also specifically telling us what are the benefits of dutifulness, and they could link it with successful careers, with academic achievement, and even with marital stability. जो लोग ड्यूटीफुल रहते हैं, अपनी पत्नियों का कहना मानते हैं, उनकी शादियां भी अच्छी टिकती हैं. So let us just go through a brief PPT to understand this. So see, I just tell you academic performance of your students who are dutiful, leading a potentially fulfilling life. It helps us to achieve our goals, be more determined, and it helps us to adhere to our roles and responsibilities. So, dutifulness means people who are ready to execute their duties. Now, who establishes these duties? कर्तव्यों को निश्चित कौन करता है? Establish कौन करता है? Any answers? Please give me a few answers. Who establishes these duties? कौन बताते हैं हमको? Yes, parents, Saira Bano, Trishila, self, Mamta, teachers, models, role models, lawmakers, society and ourselves, our elders, grandparents also at times, Triza, very good, customs, institutions, peers, our own conscience. Exactly, my dear friends, all these people are involved in establishing the duties. They are culture bound, society bound, family bound. They are there since time immemorial, and they can be specific as well to your own career or job. So there are certain duties assigned to you. A policeman has another duty, an air hostess has another duty, a teacher has another duty, and a psychologist may have another duty. So they can be specific as well. Once these duties are assigned, people who go out of their way to complete these duties are called as dutiful people, right? Everyone is with me till here? And so this dutifulness actually helps us to adhere to our roles. So I may be a dutiful wife, a dutiful mother, a dutiful employee of an organization, a dutiful daughter, a dutiful sister, and dutifulness helps me to adhere to what is expected of me in that particular role. So for example, I am a wife of someone, there are certain expected duties of a wife. If I am able to adhere to them and fulfill them, I will be called as a dutiful wife, right? Now, there are certain specific researches which are telling us dutifulness was associated with long-term career success. केवल इमीडिएट करियर में सक्सेस नहीं, लंबे समय तक ड्यूटीफुल लोग जो होते हैं उनके करियर्स में सक्सेस आती है. ऑल्सो स्टूडेंट्स हु वर ड्यूटीफुल, इन्होंने अपनी पढ़ाई पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन तक, एमफिल तक, पीएचडी तक कंप्लीट करी है. कॉलेज में इनका लंबा समय निकला है. They were able to retain themselves in higher studies. And as I said, it is also leading to marital stability, dutifulness, because both the spouses are fulfilling their own responsibilities very dutifully. Also, healthy lifestyle and longevity. ये भी देखिए, रिसर्च ने बताया कि जो ड्यूटीफुल लोग थे उन्होंने अपनी लाइफस्टाइल भी मेंटेन करी. क्यों मेंटेन करी? बिकॉज दे वर एबल टू रियलाइज द ड्यूटीज टुवर्ड्स देमसेल्व्स एंड दे फुलफिल्ड देम टू, एंड दैट्स व्हाई दे वर एबल टू लिव longer and more healthier. Now I want you all to look at yourselves and look at some people in your own lives whom you think have been really dutiful. Can you think of some characteristics of these dutiful people in your own lives? You may be an example of a dutiful person yourself. Your mom. What are the characteristics? Dedication, sincerity, very good, very good. Honesty, they're respectful, they're hardworking, they're punctual, very good. They have a lot of patience, they are humble, disciplined, they're caring, they're very quick in work, responsible, they're polite, strong-willed, focused, specific. Very good. They want perfection in work, decent manners, self-motivated, very good, committed, diligent, determined, helpful. All these are characteristics of dutiful people. And now researchers, they actually divided these characteristics into two. What are these divisions? Listen to me carefully. It is very interesting to understand. One is proactive in nature and other is inhibitory in nature. Dutiful लोग कुछ चीजें ज्यादा करते हैं और कुछ चीजों में वो रिस्ट्रेन करते हैं. तो केवल करना ही ड्यूटीफुलनेस नहीं, अपने आप को रोकना भी ड्यूटीफुलनेस है। कुछ चीजों को करना प्रोएक्टिवली और कुछ चीजों करने से अपने आप को रोकना, इनहिबिटरी इन नेचर, प्रोएक्टिव एंड इनहिबिटरी, बोथ आर कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ ड्यूटीफुलनेस। तो अभी आपने बताया कि वो लोग क्या करते हैं, वो लोग काम को जल्दी निपटाते हैं, इनिशिएटिव लेते हैं काम करने में, ये क्या हुआ, दे आर एग्जाम्पल्स ऑफ प्रोएक्टिविटी। पर वो अपनी नीड से ऊपर दूसरों की नीड्स रखते हैं। सो मान लो अगर उनको कहीं जाना है पर घर में कोई काम है तो वो अपना जाना टाल देंगे और घर के काम को पहले इंपॉर्टेंस देंगे। So here what happened? They have restrained themselves, and that's why two characteristics, proactivity and restraint or inhibition, they are both there in beautiful people. Now let us look at a list of characteristics as per the research. So they are dependable. अगर कोई ड्यूटीफुल है आपकी लाइफ में तो आप उनके ऊपर डिपेंड कर सकते हैं। यू नो, a dutiful son or a daughter or a dutiful student, you can just give a task and forget about it. आपने उनको काम दे दिया, काम हो जाएगा, है ना ऐसा? They will be proactive. उनको बार बार कहना नहीं पड़ेगा, खुद होकर प्रोएक्टिवली काम को, असाइनमेंट को पूरा करेंगे अपनी पूरी जिम्मेदारी से। सो दे आर रिस्पॉन्सिबल। सिमिलरली दे आर, आप देखेंगे ड्यूटीफुल लोग जो रहेंगे वो ज्यादातर कन्वेंशनल रहेंगे, यानी कि they will not dress in weird ways. They will be more traditional. They will be more attuned to what is the social norm. तो ड्यूटीफुल लोगों को आप हरे नीले पीले बाल रंगे हुए नहीं देखेंगे, यू नो, फटी हुई जीन्स पहने हुए नहीं देखेंगे। सो दे विल बी मोर फॉर्मल, कन्वेंशनल, ट्रेडिशनल, एंड दे विल ऑल्सो बी ऑर्डरली। उनकी चीजें सलीके से रखी रहेंगी, right? What else are the characteristics of dutiful people? We already discussed, they will be goal directed, they will be meticulous and planned. पहले से प्लानिंग करके अपने कामों को पूरा करते हैं, टू डू लिस्ट बना लेते हैं, टिक करते रहते हैं, ये काम हो गया, ये बाकी है, इसको करना है, इसको निपटाना है। They are goal directed. And these are the things that I was talking about, are inhibitory in nature. They are self-regulated. They do not indulge in things just because they want to do it. They are not impulsive. They have a lot of control over themselves. And there is one more term that research says about them is they are able to delay gratification. Anybody will be able to explain this to me? What do you mean by delaying gratification? Anybody? Delaying gratification? Please write in the chat. To control the urge, okay? Can wait for outcomes. They can wait for outcomes. That is the meaning of delaying gratification. My dear friends, we see in today's age, we want immediate gratification. Wherein, if I do something, I want the result immediately. तुरंत मुझे चाहिए उसका फायदा, तुरंत मुझे उसका रिजल्ट चाहिए. But a very interesting experiment was conducted at Stanford originally, and then it was replicated at other places as well. which was called as the marshmallow experiment. In this marshmallow experiment, 3 to 4 year children were offered marshmallows. Marshmallow एक white color की candy होती है. तो 3 से 4 साल के बच्चों को 30 बच्चों को बैठाया गया एक क्लासरूम में और उनको बोला गया, if you want a marshmallow immediately, you will get one. But if you can wait for me to come back, जो एक्सपेरिमेंटर है, जो रिसर्चर है, वो कह रहा है अगर आप रुक सकते हो थोड़ी देर जब तक मैं वापस आता हूं, तो you can get two marshmallows. Some of the children, they took one marshmallow and went away. Their names were noted. Then the researcher went out and they were waiting for a few minutes. After a few minutes, they entered the room again. Some of the children had waited. इन लोगों को 2 मार्शमेलोज दी गई और इनके भी नाम नोट कर लिए गए. Then a longitudinal study was conducted. जिन्होंने एक मार्शमेलो तुरंत ले लिया था उनमें और जिन्होंने 2 मार्शमेलो के लिए वेट किया था उनमें क्या फर्क रहा, उनका एकेडमिक परफॉर्मेंस कैसा रहा, आगे चल के उनके करियर्स कैसे रहे, आगे चल के उनको सैलरीज कैसी मिली, आगे चल के उनके रिश्ते कैसे रहे, 5 साल बाद, 10 साल बाद, 20 साल बाद उनको मैप किया गया. आपका क्या गेस है किनके साथ एकेडमिक परफॉर्मेंस, करियर, रिश्ते अच्छे रहे होंगे? 1 मार्शमेलो वालों के साथ या 2 मार्शमेलो वालों के साथ? सेकेंड, जो लोग रुके थे, those who waited. This is the famous experiment which explains delayed gratification. So dutiful people are able to wait. आज मैं पढ़ाई कर रही हूं, पर मेरी पढ़ाई का नतीजा मुझे कब मिलेगा? बाद में. आज मैं काम कर रही हूँ, मेहनत कर रही हूँ, पर मुझे प्रमोशन कब मिलेगा? इसका बाद में. तो वो बाद के लिए जो रुक सकते हैं, these are dutiful people. They are taking the pains right now for pleasures in the long term. And those who cannot take the pain and they want the pleasure immediately are called as people who want immediate gratification. So these were the characteristics of dutifulness. अब ये तो हम सब अच्छी ही बात कर रहे हैं अभी तक, तो फिर इसमें खराब बात क्या है? What can be the disadvantage of being dutiful? Anybody? Something comes to your mind? What can be the disadvantage? Sumita ji, can become people pleaser, stress, anger, frustration, easily taken for a ride. Exactly, my dear friends, exactly. When you always keep people's needs in front of your own needs, you may neglect one thing, and that is duties towards yourself. जब वो निग्लेक्ट हो जाएंगी तो क्या होगा? आपकी मेंटल, इमोशनल, फिजिकल हेल्थ सफर करने लगेगी. And you may face something called as burnout, emotional breakdown, or outbursts of frustration and anger. Because you are doing something. एक हमारे यहाँ ना त्योहारों पर मारवाड़ी घरों में एक कहानियों की किताब रहती है, जिसमें हर त्योहार पर उस किताब में से कहानी सुनी जाती है और पढ़ी जाती है. So I remember there is a story for Choti Deepavali, which is also called as Roop Chaturdashi. where we, bathe with some kind of lotions and uptons, and it is said that this is a day where you have to take care of your appearance. In that, there is a story of a Mahatma who is sitting with for penance. And after a few years, it is found that his hair have grown, and there are lots of worms and ants, and all these things are troubling him. And so Narad Rishi comes by, and this Mahatma, he asks him, why am I in this state when what I was doing is meditation, I was doing good work? Then why are these worms and ants and all kinds of insects are troubling me like this? So Narad Rishi gives him an updesh, and he says, your first duty is towards yourself. Nobody is going to maintain your personal hygiene. That is something that you have to do for yourself. Just because we become so dutiful, see what happens. A simple formula in psychology is, if you are applauded, praised, you continue to do that behavior again and again. That is called as positive reinforcement. So everybody likes dutiful people. And so what they will do? अरे वाह 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 पूनम जी कितना बढ़िया आप काम करती हैं, तो पूनम जी और जोश में आ गई, और अच्छा काम करने लगी, है ना? कोई बहू रानी है घर की, हमारी बहू इतना अच्छा खाना बनाती है, हमारी बहू तो दिन रात काम करके, बहू और काम करने लगी, और काम करने लगी। बच्चों को हमने कह दिया कि ये हमारा बच्चा बहुत श्रवण कुमार है हमारा, ये तो माँ बाप के कहने के बिना उठता भी नहीं, बैठता भी नहीं, हम जैसा कहते वैसे, तो वो श्रवण कुमार ही बन गया। अब ये सारे जो लोग हैं, इन्होंने क्या किया? इनको पॉजिटिव रीइंफोर्समेंट किस लिए मिल रहा है? टू फुलफिल ड्यूटीज टुवर्ड्स अदर्स. But in that, what they will start doing? They will start neglecting themselves. This, my dear friends, is the corn of dutifulness. If you are able to strike a balance between self-care and care for others, then dutifulness will reap lots of benefits and advantages. Otherwise, it may really backfire. So are you with me till now? Any questions till now? My dear friends, like I told you about a project of gratitude last time, we have prepared a project of dutifulness this time for your students. Of course, we would like the teachers to try it out first, and then they'll be able to explain it to the students. In this project, I have divided the activities into 5. First is duty towards yourself. Second, duty towards your family. Third, duty towards your schools. Fourth, duties towards your society, environment. And fifth, duty towards your nation. Okay. And there are certain activities that we have planned, which you can do with students. So what will be the learning objectives? Of course, all knowledge, skills, and attitude of dutifulness, they will learn the actual skills, how to be dutiful, and they will also learn the meaning. They will become aware about what is dutifulness and how it contributes to their own well-being. So I'm just skipping these slides. Of course, all these PPTs are available on the HEMA Foundation website in the archives, which you can download and you can read them, and you can also do a presentation to your students, because generally teachers and principals attend these webinars, the students don't attend. So all these 5 capacities which are aligned with NEP. NEP जो चाहता है वैसा ही हमने इस प्रोजेक्ट को डिजाइन किया है. और हमारी जो विजय मैम है, हमारी एकेडमिक डायरेक्टर, शी इज preparing a project for CBSE schools to implement SEVA. So, SEVA and NEP both can be implemented through these projects. You don't have to do anything extra. If you accomplish these projects, आपके 3 काम हो गए. एक तो NEP ने जो बताया वो हो गया, दूसरा सेवा ने जो बताया वो हो गया, तीसरा आप हेमोत्सव के अवार्ड्स के लिए आपको जो पॉइंट्स चाहिए उसके लिए आप एलिजिबल हो गए, right? So these are the 3 things that you can do. Seva mein they have also assigned 50 periods and they have also assigned a few marks of internal assessments जो विजय मैम अपने वेबिनार में और डिटेल में आप लोगों से बात करेंगी. But these projects are designed in such a way that you can right away go and implement them. We have prepared everything for you. You don't have to do anything. So what are these projects? What are these activities? Let me briefly tell you. I'm just skipping all these slides to save time. The first is duties towards self. In the first part, what do? आप अपनी खुद के प्रति जो ड्यूटीज हैं उनकी एक लिस्ट बनाएं. Like for example, maintaining my personal hygiene is something that I have to do for myself. Nobody is going to come and brush my teeth. Nobody is going to come and comb my hair. Nobody is going to come and give me a shower. All these things I have to do for myself. Having healthy choices for eating, exercising, sleeping well, all these are duties that I have towards myself. Now, some of these duties you are doing wholeheartedly and you are doing them consistently and regularly, right? Some of these duties you are doing half-heartedly and not so regularly. ऐसी कौन सी duties हैं आपको जो लगता है आपकी duties हैं towards yourself, but you are not doing? Can you please give me in the chat? Exercise. हमको लगता है कि हमको करना चाहिए पर हम नहीं कर रहे, या कर रहे हैं तो रेगुलरली नहीं कर रहे. हेल्दी डाइट, हेल्दी फूड हैबिट्स, हमको सबको पता है. आई हैव टू ड्रिंकिंग इनफ वाटर, appreciating ourselves, focusing on meditation. ये सारी हमारी ड्यूटीज टुवर्ड्स सेल्फ है, पर वी आर नॉट डूइंग. पूरा समय जितना हमको स्लीप के लिए चाहिए उतना नहीं कर रहे हैं. रात को जब आजकल हम लोगों के टीचर्स की और पेरेंट्स की भी हैबिट हो गई है, जब सारे काम खत्म हो जाते तो मोबाइल उठाते हैं. मोबाइल उठाते सोचते हैं कि चलो सोशल मीडिया चेक कर ले. सोशल मीडिया चेक करने में इंस्टाग्राम पे रील्स आ जाती हैं, फेसबुक पे वो वीडियोस आ जाते हैं, और उस चक्कर में हमारा जो नींद का क्रूशियल टाइम रहता है वो 1-2 घंटे उसमें निकल जाते. किस किस के साथ हो रहा है ये आजकल? किस किस के साथ हो रहा है? सोशल मीडिया की रील्स में 2-3 घंटे निकल जा रहे हैं रात. एंड देन यू फील कि भाई मुझे तो सोना था, नींद का समय था और नींद का समय इसमें निकल गया. एंड वो उससे एंटरटेनमेंट नहीं हुआ, लास्ट में उससे गिल्ट और फील हुआ हमें. So certain things you want to do but you are not doing. So I have made it into 3 columns. Traffic light से इसको मैंने relate कर दिया. Green light, duties towards yourself which you are doing. Orange light, duties towards yourself which you are doing but not so consistently and regularly. And red light, duties towards yourself which you are neglecting completely, जो आप बिल्कुल नहीं कर. So now लिस्ट बन गई, इसमें पूरी मार्किंग हो गई. अरविंद जी, can you please show that worksheet 1. Arvind ji or Sundar ji, I have shared it with both of you. So, जो रेड वाली है, अब उसके लिए मैंने एक और वर्कशीट बनाई, वर्कशीट नंबर 2. नो, नॉट दिस वन, दिस इज द होल प्रोजेक्ट विच यू विल बी सेंडिंग देम. I want you to show the worksheet activity number 1, please. Now, जो रेड वाली है उसके लिए मैंने एक और वर्कशीट बनाई. So, for example, I'm neglecting exercise and I'm, see, this is the green, orange and red, neglecting completely. Now, can you show the next one? इसी में एक और है, इसको ऊपर करिए जरा, या फिर नेक्स्ट अलग में होगी, देखो वर्कशीट नंबर 2. हाँ, दिस इज 2. इसको थोड़ा बड़ा करके बताइए, थोड़ा सा जूम आउट करिए इसको, सो दैट दे कैन रीड इट प्रॉपर्ली. वर्कशीट 2 को यस, देखिए अब जो रेड वाली है उनके लिए एक और वर्कशीट बनाई. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आई एम निग्लेक्टिंग एक्सरसाइज. सो व्हाट इज माय एक्शन प्लान टू be able to include this duty in my routine? So let us say I will include jogging for 15 minutes in my evening routine. Now I will be monitoring myself for the next 7 days, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, day 7. Actual implementation मैंने इस 15 मिनट का कौन से दिन किया, जिस दिन किया उस दिन yes लिख दिया, जिस दिन नहीं किया उस दिन no लिख दिया. Okay, thank you so much. Next. Please stop sharing. So this is how we are becoming aware about the duties towards ourselves, and we are also trying to now include them in our routine. Second is duties towards our family. कभी-कभी हमको क्या लगता है कि हमारे ऊपर ये बहुत ज्यादा जिम्मेदारियां हैं. So we help the children to make a family circle, write the names of the family members, and write what is it that they are doing for you, and also what is it that you are doing for them. You know, both the things. Also, again, a similar worksheet where we say, नेक्स्ट वाला दिखाइए, वर्कशीट नंबर 4 दिखाइए. ड्यूटीज दे परफॉर्म फॉर मी एंड ड्यूटीज आई परफॉर्म फॉर देम. देन नेक्स्ट वन, फिर इसमें भी ड्यूटीज आई विश टू परफॉर्म फॉर माय फैमिली मेंबर्स बट विच आई एम नॉट डूइंग राइट नाउ, उनकी लिस्ट बना के रेगुलरली डूइंग दैट. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, I want to spend more time with my grandparents. मुझे उनके पास 10 मिनट 15 मिनट बैठना चाहिए. मुझे लगता है this is my duty towards them, but I'm not doing it. So can I consciously make an effort to do it? So that is duty towards family. Thank you. Stop sharing, please. This is how we are now inculcating dutifulness actually in our children. Third activity, third, fourth, fifth, you can be more creative on your own and make groups of students in your classroom and convert them into group projects. For example, duties towards environment. ऐसा क्या है जो हमें एनवायरनमेंट के लिए करना चाहिए और हम सब मिलकर कर सकते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, यू कैन क्रिएट अ प्रोजेक्ट ऑफ रेन वाटर हार्वेस्टिंग इन योर स्कूल, और यू मे क्रिएट अ स्मॉल क्या बोलते हैं उसको, वेजिटेबल किचन गार्डन यू कैन क्रिएट इन योर स्कूल, जहां पर बच्चों ने मिलकर सारी सब्जियां उगाई हैं. या सारे मैंने देखा है कि सिर्फ पेड़ लगाने में बच्चों को इंटरेस्ट नहीं होता, पर जब पेड़ों से कुछ मिलता है तो उसमें बड़ा इंटरेस्ट होता है उनको. सो मे बी यू कैन एनकरेज कि धनिया लगाया या पालक लगाया, फिर उसके फोटोग्राफ्स खींचे, फिर उसका एक प्रोजेक्ट बनाया. सो ड्यूटीज टुवर्ड्स एनवायरमेंट. सिमिलरली ड्यूटीज टुवर्ड्स योर स्कूल के लिए आपने क्या किया. What is it that you are doing for your school? Can you, वहीदा जी बता रही है कि हम लोग करते हैं एग्रीकल्चर एक्टिविटी इन आवर स्कूल. स्कूल की आपने दीवारें पेंट लेकर और पेंट कर डाली सारे बच्चों ने मिलकर. जितने भी टूटे फूटे सारे फर्नीचर था, एक दिन कारपेंटरी का वर्कशॉप कर लिया, सब बच्चों ने मिलकर और सबको सही कर दिया. Now this can be group projects for the schools that you can do, that will inculcate in them a sense of belongingness and duty towards their own school. And similarly, you can do some group projects for your nation, for the country. जैसे स्वच्छ भारत अभियान जो था, वो एक ग्रुप प्रोजेक्ट था, जिसमें हमने अपने ही देश को स्वच्छ करने के लिए काम किया. Similarly, what is it that we want to do for our country? You can brainstorm and you can convert it into a group activity. These are the things that we want to do about dutifulness. And of course, besides all these practical projects, we also have the HEMA virtues activities that you will be completing, including showing the movie of Kartavya Nishtha, dutifulness to your children, and going through all the healing through stories, leaders in action, and all the activities that we have curated for you and your children on the HEMA Virtues portal. So, my dear friends, I hope that you will dutifully align to this project of dutifulness and complete it in your schools. Thank you so much. And I am also bound by my duty to complete my deliberation within time. So signing off. Thank you so much. Thank you.